Las Vegas. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Las Vegas Raiders. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And off we go from Allegiant Stadium. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. We go three tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
On the ground, that is Brashard Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 47-yard line.
Once again, it's Smith. And he's going to be taken down after a big second down pickup, but we do have a penalty marker on the field.
Okay, break. Jeanette. Dragon 60. Panther 60. Panther 60. Check smash. Check smash. Panther Street. Panther Street. Ready, ready.
Back to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. That's the safety, Percy Butler. And the Raiders are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Here's a designed run, and he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Travis Hunter up to make the stop.
2 yards on the pick.
He'll drop to throw. That's caught by Chandler. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Vegas, 1st down.
Now, this looks like a design run, and he'll work his way down inside the 40. Will Johnson up for the stop.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
He'll get this out to his running back. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now this time he'll set up to throw. Headed left, buying time. Off he goes. And he'll give himself up here. That's a gain of 5 on 1st down. From the 21, here's 2nd down and 5. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the first down.
He pulls it in around the 5. And the Raiders are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line.
That's good for another Las Vegas. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
No handoff. He'll keep it himself. And he will take it in himself. Touchdown, Raiders. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
And now they want to show they mean business here. Offense going to remain out there and try for 2. And he will take it in and tack on the 2 points to make it 8-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Hot 70. Hot 70. Warrior 70.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he will score. Touchdown, Chiefs. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Setting in a little earlier, just the first quarter, but already they're going to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
I have to imagine this kicking unit saw something in the return unit all week that led them to believe they had an advantage for an onside kick, but they don't. Now all of a sudden the other team takes the ball with great field position.
On the jump. Come on, come on. Set.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver-type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin this on the ground with Smith. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. 23. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready? 7 Pirates, 7, 18, Rebel, 18.
Now they'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Here we go, here we go. Back row 80.
Switch.
Cougar 19.
A run inside with Smith. And it looks like he's got enough for the 1st down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
An 8-yard pickup.
And the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession, these 3rd downs are so critical, Mike, because every time an offensive play caller gets a fresh set of downs to work with, there's just more opportunities to continue to try to strike deep and go to score.
That is hard. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. Big play for KC. 59 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Noah Gray, the tight end, was the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not, but this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit and falls incomplete.
Now toss left side for Smith. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
The idea here on 2nd down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a 3rd and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here. And I think on 3rd and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there, now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Field goal would give them the lead, but they're going to keep the offense out there. They're going to go for this on 4th and goal. They'll look to throw. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Back at the 17-yard line.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd down and long.
Come on. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Rolling right. Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. And he's out of bounds all the way into enemy territory. Past midfield. 1st and 10.
That's good for a Las Vegas 1st down.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense. And then, what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot. And with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for 2. He'll look to throw. That is knocked away. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this first quarter will come to an end. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. They've got it with a second down and 10. Give up the middle to Smith. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
On third down, here's Smith. Inside the 35. And he will go all the way. Rashard Smith. Touchdown, Kansas City. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. On the return, it's Williams. And he's going to give himself up, dives to the turf. Bit of a strange return there. We're going to start with very poor field position.
Timberwolf. Panther 11. Panther 11.
They'll begin here on the ground. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Cougar 19. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 70 Timberwolf. 18 Pioneer. 79 Broncos. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Throwing now from the gun. That's complete to his running back, Facial Tootin. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Cowboy 80. Bronco 80. Ready?
Set up the screen here for Tootin. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15. And a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Second and inches.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll look to throw yet again. On the run to the right. He'll tuck it and take off. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
19, 18, 70 Timberwolves. Warriors 70.
Motion.
Throwing now on first and 10. Man, it's Thomas. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
19, Tiger, 19, Twitter, 19, Buffalo 18. Check.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Ashton Gelati that time, able to bring him down.
3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Second down, they need 7.
Ready? Mustang 19, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. They face second down and 7.
Come on, set. Bronco 80.
The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown Vegas. His 4th TD grab of the season.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Tight. 18 Cardinal. 79 Broncos. 19 Lions. 70 Red. Cup 19. Go.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Throwing right, it's taken in. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Here we go. Scott Courier, 17. Cowboy, Panther 11. Panther 11.
They'll throw out of the gun. Now he'll air one out. And that is incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Shotgun snap, and they'll run it with Smith. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come. This fourth down is looming.
It's now fourth.
Nice job by the... back making the first guy miss, but it's... Pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. That is hard down the field. He's got it. And he's going to have the Chiefs first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield, perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the toss, here's Smith. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
Left wing 19. Drag. 19, 19, dragging 60. Go street. 79 Broncos. Ready, ready.
Back to throw. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. 3rd down coming up.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And he'll take it on in. DK Metcalf
really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Makes the score Raiders 22, Chiefs 21. Harrison Butker at a kickoff.
Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18, Pioneer. Buffalo 18, 19, Lion. Panther 11, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, trap 60, trap 60. Motion.
He'll drop to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll bring up second down.
Warriors 70.
He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Downfield, got him. Man, he's got it. So it is a one-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Scott. Now this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. A give, left side, here's Smith. It'll get forward to about the 42. It is Percy Butler to bring him down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Check the Eagle. Ready?
They'll run, and this is Smith. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
19 tight.
Metcalf, the motion man. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll air it out down the middle. And he's in. Touchdown, Chiefs. So that's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. So now, with the lead up to 5, they're going to go for 2 and try to extend it out to 7.
Set up for the two-point conversion.
They're going to try to run it in.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
Here's Williams on the return.
First and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
Ready?
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And not wanting to take on any contact, he's going to slide to a stop.
13 yards on the play. And the Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Panther 11. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 19 Lions. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready?
To the air now on 1st and 10. And he will get down here as he wisely avoids the contact. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Las Vegas, first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
79 Broncos. Buffalo, 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. Take go.
Now he throws back over the middle. It is complete. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 19 more on that one. And another 1st down.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
Here's 1st and 10.
18, Pioneer. Bronco 80.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That'll be complete to Tootin.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 1.
19 sight. Cougar 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Mustang 19. Dragon 60.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of Thornton. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Gain of 12 yards. And the Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Viking 18. Check smash. Check smash. Go.
Here's the toss as they look to run. Good blocking to the 15. And he's in. Facial Tootin. Touchdown Raiders.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive break.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. Past midfield. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he's going to make it all the way to the end zone. How about a pick 2? 2 points going the other way. Maybe a little early for this here in the 3rd quarter. They want to get it back now. So here comes an onside kick.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the 3rd quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Viking 18. Panther 60. Panther 60. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 70 Timberwolves.
Now flags fly. Looks like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15.
hot, 7. Ready? Ready?
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. In trouble, and down he goes.
It might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
It's actually a really nice job there on second down, putting this into a third and more manageable down and distance. Remember, they suffered that first down sack, and so often that can derail the drive, but they got a chance here to pick this up and maintain possession.
Now, faking the give, and that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick, Buffalo 18.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That is brought in. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Kansas City. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. This is an interesting decision. Up 7. They're going to try to go for 2 and make it a 2-score game. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Williams now to return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Ready? Let's go now.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Ready.
Here's a design run. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line. 3rd and long.
Come on. Hey, get him. Crack all 80.
They'll look to throw. Forced out wide. Oh, he's got a man running with them, and they connect. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Gain of 36 yards. That's good for Las Vegas.
79 Broncos.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Throw across his body is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Ready.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 2. And this will be incomplete, but a penalty flag down on the play. And let's see who's guilty. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. A throw on the move is caught.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run.
Fighting for the marker, he loses the football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 4th down.
Now this looks like a design run, and he's going to have the Raiders' 1st down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
That's good for a Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now this time he'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up.
Las Vegas.
And he will score. Game on. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make...
And he gets into the end zone, so a huge part of the comeback right there. They get the 2-point conversion. It's now a 1-score game here in the 4th.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points. Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9. From the 33, here's 2nd down and a yard. On the handoff, it's Smith. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the change. It is. First down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Here's a toss, right side. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Red, go.
They'll try to get this one on the ground.
I think the decision of whether or not you kick the field goal or keep your offense on the field, Mike, comes down to, do you have a play on your call sheet you love? Do you have a critical down, 4th down play that you know is going to work? Because if you do, now's the time to dial it up, be aggressive, and extend this drive.
Ready.
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down.
Here we go. Clock 40.
And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Ready.
Quick throw here on the RPO, caught by Thomas. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Here is 2nd and 7.
19, Tiger.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short game.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Now, a big 3rd down.
Here we go. Strike. Cougar Knight. 60 Eagles. Warriors. 70. Trap 60. Trap 60. 79 Broncos. Ready, right?
They'll drop to throw. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 37 yards.
Pretty easy to see why he continues to be a main focal point for this offense throughout the entire game. That play not only extends the drive, but now they find themselves in plus territory and hope to come away with some points.
And he's able to push his way forward, a gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
60 Maverick. 19 Lions. Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 18 Pioneer. Ready.
They'll throw out of the gun. Open man is Horton. He's got it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
28 yards.
It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this fourth quarter.
Let's go.
Now, first and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll take the snap and go down to a knee. So a big spot for Austin Seibert. This a potential game winner. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
Ready.
Another shot at it from the 9. Second down and goal.
19 tight, 19 tight. 70 Timberwolf.
Back to throw. Flush to his right. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's taken down, and now they can take this all the way down, call the timeout, and set up the game-winning field goal try. So a big spot for Austin Seibert. This to win the game. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here. They'll talk things over before third down. So a big spot for Austin Seibert. This one he's got to have. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
35-yard line.
This is first and 10.
Ready. Pep, go, Reed, go.
Here we go. One final play. Forced out wide. So the Black Hole celebrates. It's a win for the Raiders.